Hi girls, so today I'm going to show you how I do an invisible nail. So right now you can see the stamping obviously, but it will look like this where you won't see it at all. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with a sample nail, and I'm using Kyra, I think it's Kyra Sky. Anyway, great gel polish, love it. Now you can do this with an ombre thermal regular polish too, but today this is what I'm using. So I'm just going to put on a coat of this over here, and it's black when it's cold, you know, black sparkle when it's cold. So you kind of have to decide, you know, which, you know, if you want it, your design showing when it's cold or when it's hot, you know, and if you run cold or you run hot, that might make a difference. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. Oops, stay still, it's in my way. There we go. We're going to set it for 30 seconds. And sorry, we're doing real time, so unfortunately I can't speed that up a lot. I might be able to shorten it just a little bit, but we'll try. Anyway, so when it's warm, you can see that silver coming through. Then it's going to be, you know, either all silver or like right now it's kind of, you know, I guess I'm in between cold and hot, and so you get the ombre effect. Really pretty polish. It's really awesome. But anyway, today we're doing invisible nails though. And the plate that we're going to use is, and I just did a review on this, is we're using Maniology's BMXL221. And we're going to, on our sample nail, now I used on my Mani, I used, let me see, I did this one here. I love these little ferny looking leaves. And then I also did this one right here with these really pretty nice big flowers. And so we're going to just do one of those. As soon as we get this, now see it's hot, so it's silver right now. So we're going to do another coat, and we're just going to go down the middle. If I can get it up close enough so you can see me, what I'm doing. And this is, of course, a ginormous nail, and yours isn't probably going to be this big, but hopefully you can see this, you know, better. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I got it covered. Looks like I got it covered pretty good. I'm going to move this for a second so it doesn't fall on me again. There we go. And then we'll just, this is my Gelish, it's my travel LED light. I love it. I have the big pro one too when I'm working on clients, but I love this little one. I use it a lot for this stuff. So as soon as that one's off, then we're gonna do a top coat, and then we're gonna stamp it. Now you could, and maybe to save time, maybe we should not do a top coat. You would want to do that though on yours, especially if you're doing regular polish. You're going to want to do 2 coats of color, you know, your base, 2 coats of color, and if you have a thermal polish, and then you're going to want to do, you know, a top coat, and make sure it dries really good before you stamp it, of course. But I think the biggest trick is that, so you decide which color you want to have your, you know, stamping image show on, and then that side is the one that you have to pick the stamping polish that matches exactly, because if you don't, then you're, okay, so we've got that right now. I'm going to go ahead, just to save a little time, and I'm going to use my alcohol, since we're doing gel polish, take off the inhibition layer, the sticky layer, and I'm going to go ahead and do that so we can stamp it. And I'll finish, you know, hopefully explaining what I was talking about. So we're going to do it so that it's black, so that we're going to match the black side, so it'll be invisible. So when it's cold, this thermal is black. So we're going to go ahead and stamp it with black. I'm using Bundle Monster, and we're going to do our stamping plate. And I'm using Maniology scraping card, and I will let you know what, put everything in the information box that I'm using. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the ferny one. And we're just doing their straight up black stamping polish using my big Bling Clear Jelly stamper. There's the image. It's kind of delicate, so I hope you can see that. So let me get that on this nail, and I'm going to do it upside down so that hopefully you can see it. Okay, you already can't hardly see it. Now on this one, if I was going to wear my nails this long, then I would go ahead and, add some more, to cover it all. But for this, it should show up. So let me see if I do the blow dryer. Okay, so right now, okay, this might be hard to show you, but I hope you'll be able to see it. Can you see the image on there right now? It's kind of a delicate one. Maybe I should have put the other image on there so it'd be easier for you to see. Okay, so anyway, right now it's going back to black, and so you can't, so like on this one, you cannot see that image on there. It's completely black and you can't see the image, and that's when it's cold. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to make it with a blow dryer, and I'm going to make it silver because when it's hot it's going to be silver, and then you can see the black. See? There it is. There's the black image will show on the silver. But when it's cold, like this is, then it's not going to show. You're not going to see it'll be invisible. Hence invisible stamped nails. So I hope this makes some sense to you. I will show you that there is another way. So I did on this one, I used the same thermal, gel polish by Kyra or Kira, however you say her name. I used silver on this one, and I was hoping, I did it on the silver side, so I was hoping it would disappear, when it's hot. The only thing is, and it did pretty good, but you could still, it was subtle, but you could still kind of see it, so not as invisible this way. But I think it's because the stamping polish is satin, and so I think if it had been a cream, it would have totally disappeared in there. But it's still pretty subtle. And then as you saw, it shows really good on the black. And then I tried one other one with a color. So now this is where it's supposed to be invisible, because I matched a cream mint on this cream, the green side. It was a mint green, and I thought it would be perfectly disappeared, but as you can probably see, you can still see it a little bit. So this one didn't work as well. It really has to match exactly. So I'm going to show you. Okay, so it's not going to cool off to show you the lavender, because there is a lavender color, and then this really pops on that. But that's as hot as I could get it with the blow dryer, and you can still kind of see that one. So that one didn't work, as well, as this one does. Oh look, the blow dryer hit mine, so now they're all silver too. So shows up great, of course, the black on the silver, and then when it goes back cold, and I should have probably had a glass of water so you could see, because now, but you saw it before, so hopefully, I hope that helps. You just, whichever side, you have, figure out which one you want it to be invisible on, because if you run hot, or if you run cold, you have to figure that out. So put the black. If you use Cura, this particular color, it is Dark Illusion Glitter. It's awesome. It works perfect for this, and it looks beautiful either way. And like I said, when it's cold, it's the solid black, and you won't see the design. It will be invisible. And then it's kind of fun because you can either put your blow dryer on it to show your friends or whoever, or you can put it in warm water to show them, or if you're running hot, then you will see it. So anyway, I hope that helped, And please like and subscribe and click on the bell icon. And if you click on the bell icon, then you'll get a notice of my next new tutorial, which will be pretty soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.